Hello, everyone. It's your girl Mufifoluwake on J City with Mufifoluwake. It's another exciting episode with you today. I have with me a very loving, and I say loving brother, just agree with me. Very nice brother. And I want you to join me to welcome my guest today, the person of Femi Oguntomi, aka FemiEddy. Welcome, sir. Just City.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me today.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you for coming. Thank you for excusing those time out
It's not easy.
and come to the studio today. Thank you so much. So I'll go to the gist of today. We want to meet who is FemiEddy and also what is your first star story in the US?
Yeah, thank you so much, Foluke. As I've said earlier, my name is Femi Oguntomi. Though people call me FemiEddy because my father's name is Edward. So
Okay.
we picked that name from
From his first
dad,
name.
you know,
Wow.
My father is like a guy man. So all the children just FemiEddy, Tosin-Eddy, Yomi-Eddy.
Okay, like that. Wow.
So that's how we picked the name and
That's beautiful,
and
though.
everybody called me FemiEddy, and something like that, all the way from Nigeria to the US here. Yeah, we just we thank God for life, really.
Yeah.
God has been so good. God has been
Hallelujah.
so faithful. You know, in Nigeria, right back in Nigeria, I had my hand in so many things really in Nigeria.
Wow.
Before I came over here, and since I came here, God has really taken control. You know?
Wow.
And God has always made me to be a role model and a kind of pace setter anywhere I am.
Good job.
So I just see it as a grace, really. You know, after my youth service in Nigeria, I went to Lagos State University. So after my youth service in Nigeria, there was no job. You know Nigeria? So it was a difficult thing to get job in Nigeria then. So I said, I have to do something because I believe so much in hard working.
Yeah.
I live in Lagos. I know the importance of hustles. You have to hustle very well before you can make anything in Nigeria. So I ventured into teaching then.
Wow.
I started as a teacher. And the funniest thing that within 3 months of teaching in that school, it's a private secondary school. I was made the principal of that school.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a miracle, really. I rejected it. I said, no, I'm not going. I don't want to teach. But a sister then, that's my sister. The husband is a pastor in the US now. She was still in Nigeria then. Said, Brother Femi, take the job now, at least. So I was in that job for some years, really. I helped the school to grow to a certain level. I was very young then. You know, some people, when they said, I'm going to see the principal of this school, I said, go and see him in the office. By the time they see me, they say, excuse me, please, you want to see the principal? I said,
Are you the PA to the principal?
So I was very young, but God really helped me to take
Wow.
to the next
That's
side.
good.
After that line, I got to the peak of that teaching profession. I thank God for that. Then I moved into insurance. I was in the insurance industry for so many years in Nigeria. So I became an underwriter in an insurance company.
Wow.
And I got I became a manager in insurance industry. That's the name of the insurance in Nigeria. And it was A&G Insurance Company. The headquarters is at Marina. So I was in that insurance for so many years, and God really blessed me through that insurance company. Then, you know, I was able to achieve so many things, and I was able to meet so many people. Things are a little bit rough initially, but we thank God for where we are today.
Wow.
It's not
where we started
from. Where we started. We are moving forward.
Yes.
To God be the glory.
Wow.
So that's just my brief introduction. From
wow. That's a very interesting one. Wow.
So,
wow.
That's just it.
Wow. Very nice. Very nice.
So I was a manager of insurance company in Nigeria before
you
I came over here. Really.
So let me go to another question. So when you got here, what are the things you had to do, like work?
Yeah, when I got here, really, when I got the visa, really,
What is it like your fresh start?
fresh
What
start,
is it like here?
What
Because obviously you really starting afresh.
I started afresh completely from the scratch, really. Because when I got the visa in Nigeria, I called my in-laws here. I said, I've gotten the visa, and my sisters that were here and my brother, I told them, I said that I got my visa. So I said, I need to get all my certificates. I had my master's in Nigeria. So I went to LASU, I got all my certificates. I went to WAEC, I got the original. They said, what are you doing? I said, I'm packing my results. I'm packing my certificates. They said, to do what? I said, when I go to the US.
I wish I work.
At least I have to work now. They said, are you sure you are going to use your certificates here? I said, let me get here first. So I packed all my certificates when I was coming here to continue from where I stopped in Nigeria. But when I got here, and I realized that it was different story entirely.
Wow.
It was different story entirely. I was told to rest for a while before I start working. I was eager to start working, really. But they keep on telling me that once you start, you don't have time to rest again. Rest very well now. I said, what kind of job is that? Nigeria, we work Monday to Friday. And we rest weekend. He said, that one is not American style.
You can walk around the clock.
Just rest well. So eventually, when I was about to start working, I was told that you have to wake up around 4 a.m. I said, to do what? So my brother-in-law then said that he's going to take me to where I will get the job. I said, okay, no problem. So by 4 a.m. I woke up. He carried me in his car to that place. So they called it. No. And I realized that's like a place that all those abokis goes in Nigeria, where you will go and queue. And people that need labor will come and pick you that we have work so place. Let's go. So I have met a lot of Nigerians here. They said, just wait, you might be lucky to be taken today. So I was lucky.
A factory job.
A factory job. The other place, a factory job. So I was a little bit lucky. I was taken to a place from there to a factory, a food processing company. So when we got to that factory, I now realized that the place is like a cold room. When you enter that room, it's colder than the cold room that we know. So I entered, and the worst part of it is that you cannot just go there and said you're going to spend 8 hours. Once you enter that place, you can't go out until the production finish. So if the production is going to take like 12, 13, 15 hours, you will be inside. So after working 8 hours and I was shaking, I said, I think it's time to go. They said, no, we still continue working. The production is still on. So I was there for about 18 hours the first day.
What?
Yeah, about 18 hours for the first day.
I thought that they're supposed to have shift.
No shift. You must continue working until that production ends.
What they plan for the day, the production they plan for the day that they already put into the machine.
You have to finish it up. You can have time to just go for break and still come back, but you can't leave the premises. So I was what kind of job is this? So
reality.
The first day when I got back home, my sister said, I've told you not to go. Relax. I said, no, let me try it. So I tried it for like a month.
Wow.
So I now realize that it's not the best place for me. Then secondly, it's not the kind of job I can be proud of. No, it's not the kind of job I can build my career on in America, So I now look at it that the best thing for me is to look elsewhere. So that's why I stopped that place and I stay at home to start another line of career.
Wow.
So that's how the first one ends, really.
Wow.
My first experience.
Wow.
Factory job. I couldn't recover from that factory job for the next 2 weeks.
Wow.
It affects all my body.
Yeah, because of that temperature that you're working in is.
So it's so serious that when you walk like this and you dip your hand inside water, hot water, you won't even feel it. So it's so cold. No, they pay very well. They pay very well. They pay us weekly, but that's not what I thought.
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah. So that's a lot. That's a lot. So really in the process of doing that, Um, I will just go a little bit to some other question, like
Okay.
when you got here, what was the feeling like? Like the weather, the neighborhood, the environment, the way of life here, and some other things that you see. How do you feel weather? Because obviously we're coming from Africa. We don't have the same weather they have here. So what is it like?
No, there's a kind of no changing of environment. That's the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
I found it a little bit difficult. It takes time before I adjusted to the present,
To the present,
to the
to
where
the
to where I
weather.
was then. And there is something that they call in sociology they call it culture shock. That when
Mm-hmm.
you get to a new environment, there are some things that will be looking so strange to you.
Mm-hmm.
The environment. Though we've seen some of the environment in the films and all those things. It just came to me that this is reality of what I see in the film. Really, I was
Yeah.
excited the first time. I
Wow.
was so much excited. I feel as a god.
The first day you see snow, what do
The
you?
first day I experienced snow was even a very different story entirely. Though I was driving there, I was driving my Lexus 300 then. So as I just moved, as I was going out that very day, it was snowing. I didn't know. I was just speeding. So I tried to now apply brake, and the car didn't stop. I said, "What's wrong with my brake? What's wrong with my?" Not knowing that it was snow that
Yeah.
caused it. So the snow environment is something. It's it's very nice when you look at it. All those things that
But at
we
at
do.
the same time, is it somehow challenging for you at the time? Like, maybe usually you dress up and get out in Nigeria, normal, wear your number,
We are not,
dressing warm, putting on boots and like
it's
two sweaters
yeah.
and one jacket at the same time, two
Initially,
jeans together.
yeah. Initially, when I came, it was even more than that. I put on a lot of clothes. A lot of clothes. Some people that
That's how Baba Suez kind of.
I at times I have about 3 pounds on me.
Wow.
But it was so tough then, At 50 degree then,
Mm-hmm.
I feel good.
So,
Now at 50, at
or
40,
minus.
I'm good now. But
Mm-hmm.
then at 50, I
Yeah, you are
felt
shivering.
I would be shivering. You understand me now? So it was different thing entirely. No, I said, oh God, I really miss Nigerian weather.
Weather.
You understand?
Wow.
But at least it's really worth it. Really, it's
Mm-hmm.
worth it. No,
Okay.
it's good.
So I will go to another question by okay, after you left the factory job, I know you won't stay at home all through, you still
Yeah.
work. What other job do you put your hands on?
So after I left a factory job, we don't really know much then.
Mm-hmm.
Those people that we met here is the one that would say, "Oh, this one is good. This one is good." So I was advised that another job you can do is go into X line, X sector. You understand me now?
Mm-hmm.
So I was advised to go and do a course in CNA, that's certified nursing assistant.
Wow.
So I said, okay, the program then I think it's about 5 or 6 weeks. So I applied for it. I've got some money from the factory. I applied for the school. I started the school. I had a program for 5 weeks. Then during the course of the program, we were going to the clinical. That was
The
another
main
challenge.
challenge.
So when I got to clinical, I saw the kind of job they do. I said, I can't do this job. Oh.
Because that was
No,
what I wanted to ask you next. Like, how do you feel? Because usually from the part of the world we are from,
we don't get those things.
it's yes, now we have male in health sector
Yes,
like nurse, but usually they are always doctors.
doctors in Nigeria,
But
you understand? We don't
recently we do find some male in
in
nursing line
nursing.
even in Nigeria, but it's quite
It's very
it's very
rare.
rare,
It's
maybe
very
like
rare.
5 in 100 or
Yeah,
2 in
exactly.
100,
Any
you
man that
know.
you see as a nurse in Nigeria, I will tell them say maybe they are lazy. You are a doctor, you are not. What are you doing there?
So really that was my next question. Actually, like, how do you feel like doing that job? Like,
Getting
add
to that clinical first, and I saw the nature of the work they do.
you're
I
like
was pissed off. I said, no, I can't do this job.
they didn't give you some lowdown?
No, nobody knew because when we got there, the
No, no,
book
no. I mean, like, those ones that you know before or that advise you to go into that, into health job or health sector, they don't give you like a breakdown of this is like the kind of job,
In
like
America,
a job detail.
yeah, in America is like a court. People in America, they are just like courts. When you are in Nigeria, when you ask them for what they do, they won't tell you until when you
Hmm.
come here. When you even come here and they are
You're
trying to,
already in the shoe
yeah,
now.
they are already in the shoe. They just told me that it's not there, it might be a little bit dirty, but at least you can cope. You can. I said, okay, let's go. So when we started the clinical, I now realized that, oh God, I can't do this job. But I managed to finish the course. I finished the course. I got my certificates, the stakes exam. I did it. I passed. I kept the certificate.
Wow.
But I was told that if I don't use the certificate for 2 years, that means I have to go back to the course again. But I kept the certificate initially. Then I said I have to look for another job. So then I ventured into another job.
Wow.
I applied. I started working in hotel in downtown. No, downtown in Nigeria, I work in Marina. So I love city life. I love the environment. It's really bubbly. You understand now?
Mm-hmm.
So when somebody now told me that there's a job in downtown, I said downtown. You know, downtown is like Marina, like Broad
Mm-hmm.
Street in Lagos. You
Mm-hmm.
understand now?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. City.
I said that's where it happens. Let's go there. So I applied for the job through some brothers and my friend. I say I work in that hotel as a valet,
Okay, valet parking.
valet parking. What do we do? We welcome guests, collect their cars, park it for them, and when they are going,
You bring it back for
we
them.
bring it back for them, we charge them, and they tip us.
Wow.
You understand? So when I started the job, I was so excited. I love the job. I
That's,
was making money.
then you meet people.
And then I meet a lot of people. A lot of in the hotel that I work in downtown, there was one of the best hotel then. You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
I met a lot of former presidents,
Wow.
former governors that they come over there. A lot of sports sport people that come over there to lodge, take picture with them, and you mix a lot of people.
Wow.
And on weekend like this, it's party all through. You know, it's a very
Mm-hmm.
nice.
Mm-hmm. And it's Chicago now.
In Chicago, you know,
What do you
it's
expect?
a lovely job, really. You understand me now? But
Where the main thing
where
happen?
the main thing happen and tips. At times I come back home with a
A
lot of
lot.
money. I don't spend my salary, so I was loving the job
Mm-hmm.
until one day something happened. Then I look at it that this is not a good job for me as well.
That you have to leave.
I have to leave.
Wow.
No, a friend of mine come from Nigeria. It's a lady. We work together. He said, "Hey, Femi, I'm in Chicago." I said, "Hey, that's great." He said, "We are here for 100-year anniversary of Rotaract Club."
Wow.
The
I used to
husband,
be in Rotaract.
yeah, the husband was the president in Nigeria.
Oh wow.
So I think they started it in Chicago here. So they came for the anniversary. And I said, "Where are you?" He said, "We lodge in one hotel in downtown. That he would love to see me."
Then it
I
happened
said,
to be.
"Mention the name of that hotel."
It happened to
As he
be.
just mentioned the name of the hotel,
He
it
was
was
in
my
the
hotel.
hotel.
So, I was at home that very day.
And you're still doing your big man.
I'm still doing my big man to them over there.
Mm-hmm.
So when she told me that they are there, I told my brother, I said, Yomi, I'm not going to work today. So he said,
Oh my
what
goodness.
happened? He said, one of my friends launching that. I said, I'm not going there. I said,
Ah,
because maybe I'm going to be the one to pack their car for them.
the person not be the one. Oh my god.
So I started thinking. So I didn't go to that very day. So I started thinking in another level
Oh
that I
wow.
need to
To do
I
something
want to do
else.
something different. I need to be a professional in America. I need to have a job that I'll be proud of. At least that my children will say, my daddy is so. So that I'll be even be able to say, this is my job.
Mm-hmm.
So it now occurred to me that I have to go back to the CNA that I rejected, really. No, I don't have any option now to go back to the CNA that I did the first time.
And walk there.
So I went back to pick my certificates.
You didn't even take the certificate.
Yeah, I
You
went
dashed
back.
them.
I said, this certificate, I must use you now.
Oh my
So
god.
I started as a CNA, that certified nursing assistant. I was doing the job.
Mm-hmm.
Then immediately I applied for nursing school. So
Okay.
that is how it happens. I was doing
Okay.
because we need experience as a CNA
Wow.
to get into nursing.
That will bring me to another question
Yeah.
that I already have a plan of asking you. But before I ask that question, I'll ask this: how do you find it being a CNA on floor?
Yeah.
Like in a nursing home, I want to believe that you work in a nursing home.
Yeah.
How do you find it? Because sometimes you work as a CNA where, like, usually they say that like sometimes your boss are far far younger than you. It doesn't mean
Yeah.
anything, but that kind of job, just like you said, like they will not say the kind of job they are doing. You just, Shen Law, that's it.
That's just it.
It's not how, like, those challenges in the job. I mean, some thing that can be kind of in the job. How do you find it as the head of the house, or let me put it that way, as a man doing those things that's
Yeah.
in CNA?
It's very, very challenging, really, to be sincere with you. It's very, very challenging. And
Is
my
there any
nature,
day you feel like, man, I'm not going to this job?
my nature is that I always like to create joy wherever I do.
Mm.
Anything I do and I don't have joy in it, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna have problem. So I create, I force myself to love the job.
Hmm.
Initially, it was not that easy for me. When I started it, be thinking that, oh God, I cannot even try to. I created joy. I love the job. I see myself that what I have people that are younger than me there. I have people that are older than
Other
me there.
than
You
you.
understand me now? And I look at it that the passion that I have for taking care of people also help me. I love children so much. So that
Mm-hmm.
love that I have for children, I send
Older
to older
ones.
people.
Hmm.
I love old people really. I embrace them. At times when I see maybe a 90-year-old woman, I say, "Oh, Mama, you are so beautiful." She will laugh and say, "No, I know I'm not beautiful." I said, "You are beautiful. Don't worry. You are a beautiful lady." So they love me there as well. I then some of the people that I work with then, they were very, very understanding. There
Hmm.
are some jobs that they don't allow me to do. I still have them very close to me now. When they see some jobs, they say, "Oh, Mr. Femi, don't do it, let me do it." You understand? Some of my nurses then, they were so understanding that we work together. We
Wow.
work together very well.
That's
That's why I say
interesting.
when I was doing my course then, I was in one facility for like 5 years
Wow.
because I look at it that this place, they understand me. They respect me to some extent. So it wasn't so bad.
That's
It
good.
wasn't so bad, really.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
it wasn't so bad.
So,
And I was making money there.
wow.
We are making serious money, to be sincere with you.
Serious money.
Serious money because we know the way and manner to do it. So
Yeah.
it
And you're
was,
always available to work.
I'm making money.
That's good. That's good. That's so interesting to hear.
So,
As time goes on, you decided to go into nursing,
yeah.
and right now, why do you are not into health at all
Not all.
from the
No,
onset,
not at all.
but and usually it's so rare to, I know we have male nurses here in US, so much of them, but it's not that common. Like, you already have a basic, like, your area of practicing in Nigeria, and
Yeah,
it's not even related to health job at all.
at all.
But you end up having, like, building that passion into health, and here you are, a nurse. So what is the push?
And as I said before, that push is that I need a decent job in this country. I need a decent job. There are some job I cannot do. Not that I'm trying to be proud or I'm boasting. My nature, I don't like it. No, I'm an office person right from day one. I love it. I love corporate job. If I was in Nigeria, I would have preferred. I'll continue in my corporate environment. You understand me now?
Mm-hmm.
But when I got here, I wanted to convert really from what I was doing in Nigeria to continue it here. But I look at it that the competition will be so high.
Yeah.
I'm an immigrant.
Mm-hmm.
The people here, especially the white people, I might find it difficult to excel among them.
Mm.
So I said the best thing for me is to do the job that I will excel. And when I look at that job, it's nursing.
Wow.
Because we have a lot of, it's an immigrant job
Mm-hmm.
in America here. Nursing is for Nigerians, Filipinos, and some other countries really. And they respect us for that. So once you know what you are doing,
Yeah.
so that's why I look at that. Let me just pursue this nursing. Then secondly, is a place that you can make your money.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a nurse in America, once you become a nurse, forget about being broke. What's compulsory?
And moreover,
Yeah.
once you become a nurse and you are also a male,
Yeah. You
are cashing out too.
That's what I'm saying.
Male usually cash out more than female in nursing because they are kind of flexible and available than female to get the job. And sometimes, I don't know, they kind of have, maybe because they are not that much in the field.
Yeah.
So they usually get that job.
Facility may have maybe 2 or 3 males.
Yes.
So anywhere we go to,
you get the job.
You get the job. The job is already there for you. You get the job. And they respect you for that. Because you can do a lot of things. So once you are good at what you are doing, they will respect you.
And moreover, you can be available more than female.
More than female. You understand me now? So.
And there are some extra shifts.
You can do as much as you want.
If you want to do 120 hours in a week,
you don't care.
It's a free word.
It's a free word.
Wow.
So nursing in America is one of the best professions in America, either male or female. Number one is people respect you. There's no place you walk into and they say you are a nurse. They give you that opportunity. If it's loan, if it's this, anything you wanted to get, they respect you. They know that.
Yeah, because they believe you guys are cashing out now.
There was a day somebody stopped me.
There is different facility everywhere. Every corner there's facility.
As a nurse, they expect you to look your best. Use the best car.
Because you're cashing out.
No, you are cashing
Overtime is there all the time.
If you are a nurse and you say you don't have money,
there is double shift.
That means you don't want to work.
There is double shift. You can decide to do 16 hours for 7 days.
For 7 days, they don't care. So
it is your money.
So I always advise people that if you get into the US today, if it's something you can do, though it's not easy.
Yeah.
Because when I was studying for nursing, it was so tough. I don't have science background at all.
Wow.
No science background at all. So I find it so difficult to cope. And it was so tough for me. The studies combined with work, full-time work, and you are still studying. Because of the responsibility, I cannot afford to work part-time. So I still do my full-time job, and I'm still in school.
Wow.
So I read and read and read and read and read. Even a friend of mine came from Nigeria and said, "What's the problem?" He said, "Just be driving Uber and make your money." I said, "No, not that I cannot drive it, but I have focus."
And that is good because what I believe is that everything just don't form or fall once. It's just gradually, one step after the other. And moreover, where you are last year is not where you will be next year.
Yes,
aside from you trying to be better, your expenses last year is not going to be the same thing the next year. So as your expenses are planning to go up, you yourself should also be planning to push yourself up. Elevate yourself, more income coming in, because those expenses are not going to wait.
It's increasing every day.
It's increasing.
Every day.
And when it's increasing, you too have to increase.
Exactly.
So that you can balance well.
You have to be proactive.
Yes. You have to. Really, it's very interesting when you see a male nurse and it has to be a passion for you, because I want to believe it's not easy to do some kind of care when you are when you are a male. Like, it's not easy to do that kind of care. Some care is natural in women, but some care are not natural in men. They are not natural. So it has to be your passion yourself going into the field. Because if it's not your passion, it will be so difficult, because you like struggle to go to work.
Yeah. I thank you so much for that illustration, really, because I like what I said before. I said that I always like to love what I do.
Yeah.
I always love even when I was doing valet, I love the job. I would drive around downtown. You meet a lot of people. So in nursing as well, I adjusted myself to love the job. If I miss a job for one day, I miss my work. If I don't go to work for one day, I miss my work.
Wow.
I will miss the people there.
That's interesting.
Yeah. For instance, now I have 2 jobs. The first one, I don't really like it because of the environment. It's so cold for me. People there are not that friendly like the other one. So I have to drop some hours for the other one. And the other one is even tougher, but I just love the environment, love the resident, love the patient, love my co-workers. With the way we mingle together. Some patient, when you attend to them, I crack jokes with them. I say, "Oh, you are so beautiful. You are this, you are that." I say, "No, you are old now. You are my baby. When you are young, I'm your baby." So I crack jokes with them, and they love me. They love me. So I care for them in all areas, and I encourage them. Some of them will say, "Oh, I know I'm going to die today. I'm going to die very early." You're not going to die, because I'm going to eat. I'm coming to your house to eat. For Christmas, she will just smile and laugh and all those things. So you have to create
the environment
to make the environment lively for yourself, so that the job, you won't have any problem with the job. Even if you are spending 16 hours, then you won't feel it.
Yeah.
You won't feel it that you are there. So that's what I do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a very nice.
Wow, that's interesting. So, wow, it's interesting, and I'm so happy today to have a male nurse here. Usually, I had so many guests like that mostly their profession is nurse, and I don't know why, but I'm just stuck around.
Yeah.
So it's just like that. Just like you said, it's a profession that immigrants mostly go into, and that's why I want you to encourage people out there, both male and female. Everybody, we all get here sometimes, and we always want to be better, leave one thing to do another thing. Sometimes you have different stream of income, and but before I go into that thing that I said, I want you to encourage others, I want to ask, is there any time you have some side gig?
Yeah. There was a time I have a kind of side also, really, that the money was not that much. Where was it now? So we need to make up somewhere else to at least to be able to pay bills and send money back home. So I do DoorDash.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I do DoorDash. Yes, that's a food supply.
Wow.
So I do DoorDash, especially
food delivery.
Food deliveries, especially during winter. That's where you make your money. During winter like this and it's snowing, that is when we go out.
People don't want to go out. So they make order online.
So make orders online. Put on your boots, put on your jacket, enter the snow. And you make money.
And a lot of tips added.
And a lot of tips as well. A lot of tips. They give you a lot of tips, especially when you go to all those white communities. White communities, they give you a lot of tips. Suburbs, they give you tips. So we use that one to
everybody.
You understand me now? At least to send money home, because a lot of proper responsibility at home.
Yes.
To adjust to at least to adjust our finances and all those things.
Wow.
So I did that for a long time. For a long time.
That's interesting. Yeah. So let me just go to my last question. What I won't put it as question. What's the advice, encouragement to people, immigrants, from other country, both male and female. I know you have explained how you started, how the whole thing looks like, but here you are. Yes, you are not at the peak of your career in nursing yet, but you just started. But you're doing well because you decided to yes, you decided to really improve yourself.
Yeah.
Even in that field that you dive into suddenly, but you improve yourself and you say, okay, this is where I'm going. Let me just put more effort and grow more. So what had your advice to people and they say that, I'm just getting here. Hey, where will I start from? Hey, how will I do? I know there are others that they have their area, let's say their field, and they still progress in that. Some dive into another thing, but even you diving into nursing, into health job, what is your advice to our people? To people out there?
To people out there, really. What happened is that America is a great country. This country is so great. It's a land of opportunities.
Yep.
And when you are in this country, you can become whatever you want to become.
Yes.
And as I'm talking now, if I really want to become a medical doctor in America, I can become a medical doctor. It depends on my self-will, my determination. So that's why I used to tell people, even there are so many people that they don't have formal education in Nigeria. They came into this country and they become nurse. They become so great. They were doing great in their field. So that's why I used to encourage people. It's not easy, really. As I said, that's a land of opportunity. It gives us opportunity to excel in whatever field that we pick. And we just advise that when we get into this country, we need a proper channel of advice, really, so that we can be able to leverage with people we meet here. It's the people that you meet that will determine how far you go in this country, really.
The people you associate yourself with, your circle
will determine how far you go. No, we have some people that they do factory work for 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 years. Nobody advised them to go into health sector or to go into another sector. You understand me now? But that is where their focus is. That is the kind of people that they meet. That's the advice given to them. Your association
of friends.
Very important.
Advice.
The kind of people you meet, the kind of environment you find yourself. So when you find yourself in a very suitable environment, listen to their advice. You understand? It's very, very important. And don't look at yourself that I can't do it. I was talking to a friend. It's not a friend. I can call him a brother. So I was telling him, I said, and I want to go for nurse. I said, but my age, as I'm too old to go back to school. He now asked me, he said, how old are you? I told him, this guy senior me for 10 years. And he said, me, I just obtained my nursing form now. I'm starting next week. And he was senior for 10 years.
And you have been like, I'm too old to go back to school.
I said, I'm too old. So I was motivated. I said,
true that.
This brother, I started calling him brother that very day because I thought we are age mates because he looked so young.
Wow.
I said, this brother can be that age and still want to go back to school. What am I doing?
I'm better their life.
Better, at least my, and that means I see an advantage.
You one way or the other, giving a better life to yourself,
myself,
to your standard, to your personality, and also to your pocket.
Exactly. So I said, I have to go. So that's what I'm saying. The kind of people that you meet, listen to advice. Then, as I said, don't look at yourself like I can't do it. Everything is doable. We have to.
I don't even believe in impossibility.
You have to inconvenience yourself at times.
You try and try. Even if the person fail, you still try
again.
Still try. Still try.
For instance,
one day you will get there.
When I started my nursing school and the first school I went to, they were giving me a problem. They don't know that I'm an old man. So I left the place.
Had to go to another place.
I left the place
Wow.
Nobody knows that I left the place.
Wow.
I left the place. I stayed at home for like 5 months, not going to school. I applied another school. Even my sister was saying, "Oh, Raphael, I'm not sure you can go to school again." I said, "Forget about it. I will go." So I stayed. When that school was giving me a problem, really, I have to stop the school.
Your mental health is important too.
And when it's giving me serious problem, I said, this will make me to run mad. So I stopped. I concentrated on my job. After 5 months, I picked it up again. And I graduated.
Wow.
So that is determination. We just
Wow.
need to determine that this thing I want to do it. Number one, I want to change my status. I should be able to speak where my mates are speaking. I should be able to be proud of my profession. Something I can say publicly. This is what I do. Not that I just come to America and turn myself to second slavery. No. But I know that where I find myself, I'm important there. They respect me for that. They know I'm contributing to their economy.
Yeah.
I contribute to the growth of the country. So they respect me. Now, even if I have any challenges or I have any things to do with the government, the first thing they will check is that, what are you doing? What is your contribution to this economy? So I pay my tax, do everything normally. So for our immigrant brothers and sisters that are just coming in, everything is possible in this country. It's a land of opportunity. The land that you can become whatever you want to become. It's not necessary to be in nursing.
Yeah.
I keep on telling people.
So much field out there.
If it's IT, do it very well and pursue it. Before you know it.
Even if it's teaching.
If it's teaching, you will excel there. There is something they call in the USA they call it I forgot the name. You can start with that in teaching before you know you become a permanent teachers and they pay them very well and they respect teachers in the US. If it's computer IT, go into IT. Because there are so many people that are making money in IT, even better than nurses.
Yeah.
If it's engineering, go into it.
Yeah.
It's doing.
Yeah.
They don't just believe that you cannot do it. Or maybe it's not possible.
I'm not recognized.
Or I'm not recognized.
Our certificate are not recognized. No, it is.
It is.
In fact, it's even recognized here. So there are some certificates recognized here in the US than even Nigeria. Just for example, I just want to put this in.
Okay.
People usually believe that if you are a graduate of a polytechnic in Nigeria, you know in Nigeria you have to do PGD before you can cross to do your masters in the university. Yeah. But no, you don't need that here in the US.
Just imagine.
Just your HND certificate. So far you have at least an upper credit. I think even if you have a good grade in the lower credit, you can still even get your certificate evaluated. And it's the same thing as BSc holder here in the US when you evaluate it course by course.
Exactly.
You are the same thing, like the way they discriminate in Nigeria, that you have to do PGD before you do masters. You just go straight and do your masters straight off without anything. Not ND, HND graduate. Directly, you just get your BSc.
That is what, like, for instance, that's what my sister wanted me to do. My middle junior sister, you understand that? He said, go and evaluate your certificate. But I look at it that if I evaluate my certificate and I start working here, maybe as an underwriter, I was underwriting car insurance, this insurance, how much am I going to make in it? I look at it that I have somebody that is doing insurance here. He's a Nigerian. I look at the amount he make. It's too small for me. I have target. So I told her, I said, don't let me evaluate anything. Let me start. That evaluation, the time it will take me to evaluate, I'm already at the middle of the course. Before the evaluation finish, I'm almost done with the course.
Yeah.
Then it's a challenge on my own part. Then what now make it to me is that my mom is a nurse.
Wow.
No, she's a retired nurse, really. Though when we are young, then she used to teach my sisters how to give injection, all those things. You understand that? Though I never think I can become nurse at all.
I don't see myself doing it.
I don't see myself to become a nurse. I used to tell my mom, I said that. My mom is like, I'm going to do your profession. She will just smile. I said, you So that's passion again.
Really, usually we do some things that we don't even see ourselves doing most of the time. We end up doing it.
Then another great motivation is the money there. I move with nurses. I know how much they make. Except you are deceiving ourselves. If you are ready to work, you make your money. We don't need to hide it. If somebody say, "Oh, Femi, it's like you are making money," I say, "Yes, but it's not yet enough. I still want to go higher than this." So it's a very
good one. It's so nice to have you today on the show, and I want to believe that one way or the other you have encouraged our viewers, that most especially our men out there.
Yeah.
You are not too old to do anything.
Yeah.
Our last guest also talked about IT, and he said so much about, okay, you don't want to do some things, you didn't see yourself. Yes, everybody don't see themselves in some field. That's fine. That's okay. You have to go for the job that when you go, you are happy doing it. So if you are not happy doing other profession out there that you can do. There's so many things in this US that you can do and make your dough. Like even like, yes, they see nursing as a very high profession, they pay well, but I'll tell you there are so many professions that they pay extremely well. Not even well, extremely well than nurses. And you see that even it's so easy, because I want to believe that all eyes on nursing, but the job is not easy too.
It's not an easy job, to be sincere with you.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
So there are so many things we can put our hands into and be better to.
You have to.
So that you meet up with the standard you set for yourself.
Sure.
Or for your family. So all these are there that I want to thank you for coming, and I want to thank you for encouraging. You are also somebody that we see that, okay, yes, if you can do it, that means I can do it. If this person can do it, that means I get a better chance. Just like you said, or maybe 10 years older than you, doing it, and you now see like, what?
And the man is a nurse today.
You see? And you now see that, what? That means I can do it now. If somebody is 10 years older than me can decide to go into nursing at that age, so what's my excuse? I got no excuse. Thank you so much for coming. FemiEddy. Thank you so much. God bless you, sir.
So opportunity, I so much appreciate you. I love what you are doing, really.
Thank you,
honestly,
sir.
It's a great invention.
Thank you.
I pray that God will expand it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It's just the beginning.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we want to share what we've been through and what God is doing in our life presently with people to encourage. We don't know those ones that encourage each other. Like, we don't know which of the shows that will meet people. Like, sometimes you'll be like, man, that is what I need to hear to put the fire on. So we're just encouraging ourselves in this world. That's it, to move on. And just like somebody said, if you don't have anyone pushing you, push yourself.
You have to push yourself.
Push yourself.
Everybody in this life must have.
And change has to come. Change is something that is so important in life. And it's something we had to practice day by day. Thank you very much, sir, for coming. So, and we'll let my guest start first.
Okay.
All right. When you're ready, let me know.
So we're recording?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, your time start now.
Okay.
I'll be my time start now.
Okay. Start. There's this thing that we normally search to know more about information or what is going on in the country. No.
Google. Internet. Did I get it?
You got it.
Okay. Oh yeah, over. I still have time. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Pick another card.
Okay. This thing is you can find it in pants. If you don't, it look like teeth. If you don't close it, it expose your private part. You can close it. You can find in pants or skirts when you don't close it well. When you don't close it well.
Zip. Zipper.
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 Yeah, you are really trying.
Thank you. I'm doing well. Okay. Okay. My time is over. Okay. I got 2 right.
Okay. Let's see whether we get it.
Okay.
No problem,
All right. So now your time start now.
okay.
We African put in our soup that make it so
That make it so spicy. Is it pepper?
Okay, pepper, you get it. Okay. Okay. If I don't want to drive a car and I want to go somewhere close, there's other things usually kids used to move around during summer. What's that?
That's bike.
Bicycle.
Bicycle.
You get it.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to. Okay. Okay. Ladies usually wear something on their head now. If they don't have their braids on, they wear something. Like this that I'm wearing.
Like
Like what I'm wearing on my head.
that's a weave on.
No.
Banks.
No. I want the word because I already help you. Like this that I'm wearing on my head right now.
Like hair.
What is this called?
Oh, okay, I'm coming. Oh God.
Your time is up.
Like weave on.
No, we won't go. But your time is up anyway. Yeah. We have extension, but there is something they call this. It's a wig.
Wig, yeah. I'm supposed to remember that thing.
You got to.
I'm supposed to know it. There's these that we use most to clean up ourselves, maybe in the bathroom or in the
Tissue paper.
Tissue paper. So we call it toilet paper.
A toilet paper.
Toilet paper. Okay, you got it. Okay.
You can pick anything.
Okay.
You can change it if you can't describe it.
Okay. Okay. There is this thing that we normally sleep on. Maybe in the room. It gives us pleasure. We sleep on it instead of sleeping on the bare floor.
The mattress.
The mattress or the bed.
The bed.
The bed.
Okay, the bed.
The bed.
I still have a
there
little
is
minute.
this guy. He was a former president, but his name is so
Trump.
He talks anyhow.
Trump.
You got it.
Oh, really? My time is up. My time is up. Okay, it's your turn now.
You got it. Okay.
Wow. I got Trump. Okay, when someone goes to a party and the police don't want that to happen, what happens if you drink so much alcohol?
Okay. They give you DUI? They give you tickets?
Like what happened?
You intoxicate or you become drowsy? Or
There is a usual word.
You are drunk?
Yes, you're drunk.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, if I want to hold something up, what other name do I use? I have a hanger, then I want to put my clothes on it. I just did what?
You hang it?
No, another word.
You flip it?
Maybe I should not use clothes. You want to put something up. I don't know what to say.
Nail something on the wall?
Yes. Let's say you have a nail. Then you want to put a frame on it. What do? You do what?
You hang it on the wall.
No. That process of putting it. Another word for hanging.
For hanging? How can another word for hanging?
Okay. Okay, you want to... what would I use? Okay, when you go to the stream, or what they call it, to the sea.
Sea, okay.
You go with something to catch the fish. What's that thing?
You hook it.
You hook it. Yes. Hook. Thank you. Then we come to the end of the show. Thank you so much, FemiEddy, for coming. It's our pleasure to have you in the studio this afternoon, and
So much.
we are so honored. Thank you for honoring our invitation, and God bless your hustle. God bless your work. God bless everything about you. Thank you so much. You want to say bye to our viewers?
Yeah, I just want to thank you really for the opportunity to maybe to
share.
to share my story really, and
You're welcome.
It's a great opportunity.
You're welcome.
And we never reach there. We are still moving up.
Yes.
So that you will not see this man don't arrive. No, not be like that.
God being our leader, He's leading us.
We are still
right.
we are still trying to climb the ladder. Really.
Yeah.
But at least a very good step that we have taken some good step really that can take us to the pinnacle, take us to the top. Really.
Yeah.
So I will encourage everybody to let's just try and do something for ourselves.
God help us.
Because number one, because of our old age.
Yes.
There are some jobs we are doing now that we may not be able to do at the old age.
And invest wisely.
And invest wisely.
Somewhere.
In fact, I used to tell people that invest both here and in Nigeria if you have the means. Don't say Nigeria is bad.
Yeah.
Invest in both places.
Invest.
Or any of that country you come from, either Ghana, Gambia, Uganda,
invest everywhere.
Or Europe. Make sure you invest in your own country and invest here.
Yeah.
It is well with us.
God bless you.
Thank you so
Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah.
Like. Click the like button. And we want to hear your comments. You can put your comments on the comment section. And don't forget to share.
That's very important.
Share.
Keep
Thank
on sharing.
you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much.